Hello, my YouTube friends. The Islamic terrorist acts of 2 days ago once again elicited the same tiresome cry of the left, demanding gun control as a solution. Notwithstanding that California has some of the strictest gun laws of any state in the Union, notwithstanding that Paris just suffered 130 dead and has no gun sales to the public at all. No, facts don't matter to liberals. Their wailing is always the same: common sense gun control. So let's follow their common sense logic of blaming the object and not the actors of such atrocities, shall we? The Islamic woman, whose name I shall not mention, who was the mastermind of this attack, used Facebook to pledge her allegiance online to ISIS. Both her and her dingleberry husband used social media to learn, communicate, and plot their attack. They even used GoPro cameras to record their cowardly act, with the intent of later publishing it. Guess where? On social media. So since guns are the first thing liberals want to ban, because that's what they mean by common sense gun control, should Facebook, Twitter, and social media not share equal blame with guns as nefarious tools that enabled this attack? Already, to legally acquire a gun or rifle, a law-abiding citizen submits himself to an FBI background check. So shouldn't the FBI conduct background checks on all who open a Facebook or Twitter account to make sure that that person will use such powerful tool responsibly? To make sure that person is not associated to Islamic groups? To make sure that person is of sound mind? After all, Facebook enabled the communication that resulted in the death of 14 people 2 days ago. Twitter enabled the riots that left Baltimore in ashes. And some dating site enabled a good-for-nothing dingleberry to mail-order a bride online that radicalized him. That's it. Let's ban mail-order brides. Mail-order rifles were banned after President Kennedy was assassinated, so why not ban mail-order brides from Islamic countries? It's only common sense. Or how about we make sure that every person that acquires a smartphone goes through a background check and his name goes into a database of potential terrorists? A smartphone in capable hands can also be used to enable an attack on innocent people. As a matter of fact, I'd say that the smartphone should be more restricted than an evil or assault rifle because it enables the intellectual planning of a terror attack from afar. Come on, people. Don't be unreasonable. It's only common sense that if you are to be allowed to use social media and smartphones, the government has to make sure you do so responsibly. Get with the times. You know, the Constitution was written 250 years ago, in a time when there was no social media or even rotary phones. Freedom of speech back then is not what it is today. Today, freedom of speech and religious faith, the two things that pesky First Amendment protects, can be dangerous. Times have changed. People can't go around willy-nilly communicating on their smartphones and tweeting every thought that comes to mind. What if they're plotting nefarious actions against humanity? It's time we treat our Constitution like the alive and breathing document it was meant to be. Let's demand common sense controls on social media and smartphones, because after all, what good is liberty without the safety to enjoy it? And who better to protect us from ourselves than our government? Come on, people. It's only common sense. Do your part.